is what we call
Hater shit.
There is no better term.
Oh my gosh. Dun 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 dun, super baby. He did look like he was stretching like that. Oh wow. Too many. Okay. Wow. Okay, so many things I want to say about this right now. So cute. This is the closest I've ever seen Xavier to him, and it looks like he's kissing his like arm or something. I don't know. But what really irritates me honestly is how her top is latched off, like the maternity tank tops. Why? Was she actually really feeding him, or was she just doing that for show? I really hope she took that off for show, because I'm really confused now. She does right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like she does look genuinely happy with that baby on her. But everybody knows who's a mom. There's so many happy moments when you have a baby, when you have kids, any children. But do they cry? Do they get mad? Do they scream? Do you get tired? Do you get worn out? Do you feel helpless? Do you get tired? I guess everyone's gonna really see how good Heather is at being fake. People can say she could have like all these mental illnesses that they want, but she's smart. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to manipulate, and that's why people think she's so mentally ill. Don't make fun of her. No, she's not. She fooled you. She's manipulative. She knows exactly what she's doing. But we're about to see how good she is. I'm preparing the kids' Easter baskets today. Yay! I still haven't gotten anything. How are you putting it together if you still have... I still haven't gotten anything, sponsors. Not a penny. Are you still here? Happy Easter.
So today is the day before Easter 2024, and I am going to get supplies to make little Easter baskets for the kids on a limited budget. The sponsors, the periods of...
I was about to say, how are you going to do this without the sponsors? My gosh, I don't know what the hell I would do if I had to depend on other people my whole life. Like I could not. Even for 40, no ma'am. No. I hustle hard, hustle. What the hell? No ma'am. I cannot depend on nobody else. I don't know how she comfortably does this.
My life where I've had zero income at all, I've had probably about 3 months, maybe 6, where I didn't ask for help and I just tried to figure it out on my own. I've never had an issue, and the sponsors have promised there would never be another issue where I voiced what I needed and it was not provided. So it's confusing to me.
I wish the sponsors, like the ones that actually like wakes up and realizes, would like come forward to someone they trust and kind of give like their thoughts and opinions. And I know a lot of us have tried to reach out to Heather. I know I have, just to see for my own. I'm not going to sit here and talk shit on somebody about being in a tent, not doing what they need to do, and being pregnant and shit like that. I would have much more grace if I knew what was up. That's why I wanted to fucking reach out to her personally and not, jump on a train and listen to what everyone else says. So whenever I found that out on my own, like a lot of people do, then yeah, it hits differently.
When, I'm all week long telling them what I need, my phone bill, the storage, etc., this should not be falling on my friends and family members.
This should not be falling on anyone besides yourself. Are you kidding me right now? You're getting onto your sponsors because they're supposed to be sponsoring you, and this should not... Your family and friends should not have help. They don't need help. That's not their responsibility to help you, but it's your sponsor's job to help you. This is enough. See, this is what I'm talking about, sponsors.
I didn't ask for help and I just tried to figure it out on my own. I've never had an issue, and the sponsors have promised there would never be another issue where I voiced what I needed and it was not provided. So it's confusing to me when, I'm all week long telling them what I need, my phone bill, the storage, etc. This should not be falling on my friends and family members. This should not be falling on anyone other than those who are in a position to take accountability for the situation.
You are always in a position to take accountability for yourself, Heather. Always. You know how many people who have done me wrong, and you know where I would be, where I guess I would be where you were at, or I would be dead if I just sat there and waited and cried like an itty titty tiny little weeny me baby because somebody fucking hurt me, someone physically hurt me, someone emotionally hurt me, someone mentally hurt me, someone psychologically hurt me, some like trauma happened. Do you understand what I would be nowhere in life right now if I sat there and waited for those people? Have you ever heard the saying, do not ever go back to the person who broke you to fix you?
This should not be falling on my friends and family members. This should not be falling on anyone other than those who are in a position to take accountability for the situation. And so for anyone who's confused, that is the reason why I'm always saying, are my sponsors okay? Is everyone okay? One of two things have historically happened. One, either they accept
historically happen.
Someone else, another influencer, who's like in the niche that they want to, use, which is usually like something adult, which is something that I don't ever want to do again.
Are these Johns? Are you still talking about Johns? I was kidding. Are your sponsors really Johns for real again?
And literally refuse to have any part in, or someone from that side of things who's looking for sponsorship like extorts them, begins extorting them. So that is why I have tried to keep it really low key with the sponsors. I usually don't know. Usually they're using a tax ID. And so that I don't even usually have direct information for the investors. So please do not ask me. When you ask me who's sending me money and who's investing.
Did you think we're honestly going to ask you that? And no, you don't tell the truth about fucking nothing.
I'm not going to give you their information.
But she will give you all the information you need to find her fucking kids. Because she's a fucking narcissist bitch. That shit makes me so mad. Like, let me not dox my sponsors. I don't want to dox my sponsors. That's my money. But, oh, yeah. These are how many kids I have. This is their sex. This is their age. This is the county they live in. This is the school they go to. Oh, look. Here's a picture of their house.
So sometimes the influencer demographic is really, really like cutthroat in that regard. And imagine someone with like, for me, I'm so used to having my things turned off and my blogs turned off. Like it doesn't even faze me anymore. Like, okay, they did it again. It's nefarious. And they pay, to turn these personal blogs off because there's information that they either want to steal, intellectual property.
Ain't nobody wants your shit, man. Ain't nobody wants your shit.
They want to steal, stories that they want to claim as their own, facts and things that have happened to me or others that they want to pretend happened to them. Or
Stop. Did she just say that because that's what she does? Y'all know how people do that. I don't know what it's called. What is that called? Whenever, like, people will do that, like, whenever they're lying to it. They're like, oh, yeah, I just smoked a bag of meth. And they're, being sarcastic. But there's something where people, like, I don't know if it's just pathological liars. But what is it, y'all? And it's where they will say something. Y'all know how whenever she would always talk about, like, fentanyl or stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, here we see fentanyl. So for her to say this, it makes me wonder.
You ask me who's sending me money and who's investing. I'm not going to give you their information.
Okay, sorry. I that replayed in my head, and now I'm just wondering if you listen to it. That's the only thing I could think about is John's. So, or all these. I guess people like pay pigs too, like someone said. I'm sure every now and then there may be a nice lady who may send her something, but the way she was talking, it seems like most of them are like sexual content. That's pretty much the only thing that I got from it. If I'm reaching, let me know I'm reaching. I know I wasn't reaching on the yoga, but that's fine. This, I'm not sure because It just starts to make me, like, now I'm wondering, what do you do for the money for real? Like, no one is going to give you money just to give you money unless it's some weird crap going on. Like, are you and Xavier doing something? Like, are they y'all sending pictures? Are you, like, sending something? Like, what is going on? Now I'm, like, kind of nervous to even know. Now I kind of wish it was just stupid sponsors, because now it's like, what are you doing if it is John's? Because it sounds like it is more of a sexual content, because if they get bored with you and they want something more, then they move on, and that's whenever you get irritated. Okay.
Facts and things that have happened to me or others that they want to pretend happened to them, or strategy that they want to use and steal. And for me, that's like the biggest coward move ever. I'm a single mother. I have 4 children. Like, I have been struggling, and you're going to see
I'm a single mother. That's so funny. Oh.
Thing that you like in my business plan, and rather than just collaborate, you're going to pay to have my Instagram shut off. Like, what? So back to being a mom, I'm pumping every 3 to 6 hours, depending. Over the night, I've been able to stretch it to 5 to 6 hours. During the day, 3 to 4.
Her lips, it looks like it's bleeding again. Like, it looks like it got better, but then it looks bad again. Like, as if she did it yesterday or something. Because I was like, oh, maybe it might start to heal. And then now it's cut. It's red.
And if obviously I'm running errands, or I have, some sort of meeting or something like that where I have to be outside, I kind of just have to, spread it out accordingly.
Now I'm wondering, what if she did it after the visit? Do you think if she did do it, I'm just saying, if she did do it after the visit, do we think she did it because she was, like, so depressed and so sad because she misses her baby? And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do, is kind of, like, self-medicate or something to kind of deal with the pain? Or do you think she was like, oh, okay, thank you, got that over with, now I can finally fucking do this shit?
So back to being a mom, I'm pumping every 3 to 6 hours, depending. Over the night, I've been able to stretch it to 5 to 6 hours. During the day, 3 to 4. And if obviously I'm running errands, or I have, some sort of meeting or something like that where I have to be outside, I kind of just have to, spread it out accordingly. But I keep it in a cooler in the bathtub, because it's like a hotel style. And I'm just super eager to Weston, back in our own home. Like, that's my only, like...
You don't have a home. Where are you going to bring Weston if you don't have a home?
Tunnel vision next goal. Today we're going to make Easter baskets for all 4 kids. The big kids are with their dad, so it's not like a scary thing, like, oh my God, are they okay? I know that they're okay, But with Weston, he's a baby. He can't advocate for himself. So I have to, know what's going on.
But you didn't take care of him when you had him in for over 9 months, and you didn't even take care of him. They're doing a better job than you are, I'm sure. Damn, you are horrible. 9:16 a.m., 3:30:24.
And so if you have not been here, we are waiting for a placement at a house or an apartment. They've already placed a bunch of people, and this shelter closes permanently on May 31st.
Whoop, whoop.
So they've promised that everyone who's here now will be placed by May 31st in their own housing. So I am...
Y'all can't guarantee that. Y'all must have lots of rules to follow. Don't make me call this. I ain't gonna call. I'm just kidding. But I'm just curious. How can they promise housing? This is shady. I don't trust the government.
Beyond excited for that. You have absolutely no idea how excited I am. Xavier, you excited for housing?
Yeah.
Ew, that is so disgusting. Is he talking to us from the bathroom? Y'all are disgusting. I can't stand y'all.
Xavier's excited too.
What did he just say?
Xavier, excited for housing?
Yeah.
Xavier's excited too. And yeah, so today we're going to make Easter baskets, but that was just a little update as far as the housing situation for anyone who's been here the whole time. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for everything. For my sponsors, please send me money. Laughing but serious.
Oh, right, I know. She said, my little baby. And she's so old. Look, she already knows. Him's a little baby cub. Him's a bear cub.